the day. My name is Relyea, and thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to go over how to defeat the Spear Lynel. By the end of this, you'll be taking out Lynels left and right to collect that sweet, sweet loot. So the first thing we need to do is go ahead and find a Spear Lynel. If we take a look at a map, the first thing you're going to see directly south of the Shrine of Resurrection is the Faron Grasslands. Over here, in the last video, we took out a Savage Lynel holding a Crusher. I'll add a link to that video above. We are going to start out at the Ishta Show Shrine. If we head directly north, we're going to find a Spear Lynel just slightly off to the east inside of the canyon. So let's go ahead over there now. I personally think that the Spear Lynel is one of the easiest Lynels to fight because they have all of the same attacks as all of the other Lynels, and their spear only gives them one attack that is slightly different. They're not nearly as tricky as some of the other Lynels that you can face. I always had the most trouble with the Lynels holding the Savage Lynel sword. Those guys just had a lot of different attacks that you couldn't just shield parry, and you had to know exactly what move you had to do to counter. Before we get over to the Spear Lynel, always make sure to save your game before you get in there. You know you're going to fight a Lynel, and if you take some hits that you didn't mean to take, or you're having a rough time just trying to learn, go ahead and load the game and just fight the Lynel over and over again until you learn every last animation and you have it dialed in. You'll be able to drop in from above on many of the Lynels that you're going to encounter, so always make sure to take advantage of that height. Whenever you get onto a Lynel's back, make sure to change over to your strongest weapon because you're not going to take any sort of durability damage. You can use your weapon over and over and over again on a Lynel's back and it's not going to break. After you get 5 hits in, you'll be flung off the back, so make sure to get in a good couple of critical hits. Once you land, switch back to a one-handed weapon with a shield. Always make sure you have your shield up, and don't try to jump out of the way because it rarely ever works. One option is to use Urbosa's Fury. How do you say that?
Urbosa's Fury.
Yeah, that. So anyway, she will be able to stun the Lynel, which will allow you to do the best combo. Get a couple hits in, get on his back, hit him 5 times, and then get a couple critical hits in with your bow. I personally think that the best defense against this attack is to hold the LZ button and press A right at the right time, so then that way you do a shield counter. If a Spear Lynel jumps back, it doesn't happen every time, but there's a good chance that he's going to do a jump strike attack. All you have to do is stun him in the face, then you can do that special counter. If you've got a better name than Jump Strike Attack, let me know down in the comments, because I actually just made it up and I think it's a pretty good name. Anyway, go ahead and get that combo in, and that's all you need to do. It's probably the easiest move to dodge because he really doesn't have that much of an area of effect. Look at this. You could stasis him if you want to. It's much better to just use the arrows. If the Lynel jumps away from you and puts his weapon behind his back, all you have to do is hold the LZ to pull out your shield and press A to shield counter. It's very easy, and then you can get a couple of extra hits in. The other thing that you can do if he tries to charge, jump out of the way. Hold LZ and press Y to jump out of the way at just the right time. If done correctly, you're going to go ahead and get a Flurry Rush. The next attack is a Fireball. It's actually 3 fireballs, and all Lynels are able to do this attack. All you have to do is run across from the Lynel and try to run a little bit closer to him with each fireball. That'll allow you to close enough to get a critical hit with your bow. Once a Lynel is stunned, go ahead and jump on his back, do the combo, and get a couple critical hits. If the Lynel goes and does his Savage Roar, all you have to do is 1, get away from him because it will hit you, and 2, get off to the side and try to get closer to his face. If you can get close enough to his face, you will have an easy shot at getting a critical hit and taking him down. Essentially, the more critical hits you get, the more you're going to stun the Lynel, the more times you're going to be able to do this combo, the more damage you're going to do, and the faster you're going to be able to take down the Lynels. If you found this video helpful in any way, shape, or form, please do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. Help me, I help you, I can keep making more videos, and you know what? It's going to be a good thing. I really appreciate you coming by. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.